Hello everyone. Are you can hear me, right? Hello, hello, hello. So I have the list of projects here, and I need to finish some of the projects. So I think maybe we're gonna easy one here. It's gonna be the easy. It's gonna be a medium difficulty. This can be like it's gonna be the hard. This can be the medium. We can just and we can just go with medium. So, let's just edit this one. Just edit this one. Space Invaders. Okay. So let's MD here. Let's add CD documents. LA. So we have a lot of project here. Let's see mkdir space invaders CLS. So let's just build GitHub. Let's create a new repository. Let's go now. Go space invaders. Let's create it. Okay, so just go with go mod init. So it's gonna be like space to add module requirements and sums. Go mod tidy. It's gonna be environment.go. Nice. Okay. I think we are not. Oh, wait. Of course. So we just go with cd. It's gonna be speed. Oh no. Space invaders. It's gonna be CLS. Go mod init. Space. Go. It's gonna be in vim.min.go. Okay. Now setting up. Okay, okay. Let's package main function. It's gonna be main. So what's our goal here? So let's go space invaders and Golang. So what I'm gonna do here is, what are the specific things so we're gonna be like create a space invaders that runs in terminal. Now since we have this one, let's also add the task. So we're gonna be like the task to do. In this one, let's add like add the grid, add the player, add the controls, add bullets, and the enemy, and add score. Things that all we need to do. Like, let's type player shock. It's gonna be the shock would be x and y int, like that, and it's just fmt that printed in hello world. So I do something like, so we need also the dx and dy, so it's gonna be like direction. It's gonna be like type direction shock dx and dx dy, and now I want also the bullet. Type bullet. So I think we need to put the bullet above the player here. It's gonna do something like type bullet a shock x and y. It's gonna be x and y and collided boolean. And also we need the, let's stick separation int and collided a boolean. Then we also need shoot 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 bullet. Should we like should we just like a pointer to the bullet, or cannot, because we're not actually, but we're creating a new bullet. Okay, just for now let's just say that a boolean. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Okay. And now we have this, so let's specify our grid. Maybe let's specify our cons. Cons would be like, hello, oh, it's you again. Hello. So I created a new project. It's actually creating a space invaders in Golang. So earlier earlier I finished the number guessing game, and also I think also the wait what did, the URL checker. Now I'm going to make the space invaders, since it's the easy one. Then maybe I'm gonna move on to compiler or auth, but probably I'm gonna go with first the min-max algorithm in tic-tac-toe, since it's like a simple machine learning algorithm for artificial intelligence. But for now I'm gonna finish the space invaders. I like your project and channel. Damn. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. So, okay. We need to specify the grid. The grid is gonna be like at least 20. It's gonna be like a grid height. Height would be 20, equal to 20. Wait, just gonna do like this. 20, and what do I do? Okay. Okay, so grid height. Okay. Expected ident. Oh, what do you mean by expected indent? Or should we use cons? Huh? I did it. Wait, wait. Let's get a new one. See the document. See the snake. I see this snake. ls. It's gonna be cd tetras. cls. It's gonna be cls and vim that mean that go. Yeah. Okay. Forgot. So it's not this one. I just referring to my last project. This is a snake game. It's a simple one. It doesn't have like, it's just a simple like moving up and down, something like that. And this was like a problem with it where when in the y-axis there is a gap, a 1 pixel gap, but it's currently working. I'm just referring to this one because it has axi coloring. We have the green and red, so I'm gonna probably need these ones. Have the grid also here, and also this one. So what I'm gonna do here is like I also have a separate function for clearing the screen. So that's what I'm gonna do here. So let's add that one so that I can clear the screen. I also need this. We have the direction, dy, and yeah, school, and a position. Hmm. So this is gonna be the position. So position, then it's gonna be the like the player itself. So it's gonna be like a pointer to the position, something like that. Type. It's gonna be the player. Then a struct. Then there's gonna be pointer. Gonna be the. Oh no, we don't need that actually, cause that body was just go just directly run player. And let's do that. Okay. And what's we gonna do here? So clear screen. That's cool. It's cool. The clear screen here, the new grid. So the new grid is like creating a new grid every time. We have also the grid here, which is it's gonna take the grid itself, which is this one. Of course, we need the grid. Okay, we need the grid. We need an array or a two-dimensional array of grid. It's gonna be like a type grid. It's gonna be a two-dimensional array. Then what we need is here. So in the function row, we get a new grid. This was a collision for the snake. This one also the collision. So we don't need that yet. Because we don't want collision for the only one we collision is the enemy, and it's gonna be the edge and also the enemy, because we only need to move left and right. It's gonna be A and D. Then we're going to use space for like shooting. And what else? So in this one we just need specify a new grid, of course, because in the new grid we have to clear the screen. We have the empty char. So this is like identifying which of those grids are like need to be empty. That's why we have here. Then we set the new grid to here. So we need to put where the player are. But the problem with this one is that the player is not a one dimension. It's not a square, but rather it's a two column, a torus and two column. So it's probably something like this, something like that, uh, and like that. But we cannot make this one, so we need to mix this, like that, and there will be a bullet. It's gonna be here, which is the color of red. Like so the player can move only left and right in a specific way. So it's gonna be like the player can move left and right. So it's gonna be like left and right only. Then you can shoot with the space. Something like that. Okay. Then what else we need? Oh, sorry, you didn't know. I'm so sorry. So like this. So I thought you saw my screen. I didn't just. I'm so sorry. So the player can move left and right. Shot using space key. This is the ball. So this is gonna be like we should have something like this. So what we need is a two-dimensional array, but we still need this weird and green also. Still need this one. So let's yoink this one. Yoink. Let's point this. Let's add this one, and we need that one. We also need the square. We need also this. I should have copy all of them, right? Why I'm being so stupid? Expected found a new line. Expected what? Shock. Wait. Oh, string, of course. Then this one undefined. This is gonna do so. But in the square, this should be like okay. How I'm going to put this one? Since we're dealing with a dimension where a player have, it's gonna be something like it's gonna be something like this one, this one. So that's gonna be the player, where the player is. But the problem with that is only this, only this and this can be filled with a color, because this is gonna be the main player is. So how I'm going to do that? So we need a two-dimensional array that takes three of these, gonna be of that, and three also, and two of this. It's gonna be two and three. When going, what algorithm should we use this? Let's just try to code. Mm, so we just need clear screen. We have the new grid also. We need this one. The new grid. We need this one. It's gonna be and we need a draw grid where we can draw the yoink. Just yoink that one. We did need this one. Say we have the draw grid, min function. Yeah, we just create. We just need a keyboard is like, I don't know if we can just use keyboard here. Maybe we can. So it's gonna be the keyboard error is gonna be, and the error is gonna be equal to keyboard. Don't know if, oh, okay. No, we're not using atomic because they have the different. It's gonna be, we're going to use this instead of this keyboard, keyboard live, keyboard plugin. We don't need that kind of keyboard because it's way simpler if we use the keyboard atomic GitHub. Yes, we didn't use one. That open. I think this is gonna be open, right? Yeah, we use open. Now, if air, if if air is not equal to nil, this will be return an error. Is gonna be. Should we use fetal? Fetal.log or just a simply fmt? It's gonna be print, cause it uses fetal error. I just need use fetal. Fetal that, I know, error with log fetal, okay. Log that fetal, that would be the error. Then we need to close that keyboard, keyboard, keyboard dot close. Formatter field found equal. Oh, okay. So we need just need yoink. Just gonna be like that one. Import not imported, of course. So just go to git. Gonna go mod tidy. And environment that. Now how I'm gonna do this? So we have keyboard mismatch variable key mismatch. Oh, it's gonna be like an error only. Okay, we have working. Then we need a grid. It's gonna be the grid. This will be equal to new grid. Declared and not used. Okay, we're going to use that. So we need the player. We don't need the position actually, because in this one we need the position x and y, because we need to track the current. But right now they are moving like not independently, but rather they are moving together. So we don't need the body. All we need is the position, the struct. So what we're gonna do is gonna be the player will be equal to the player. What we need the player x and y. So in here we specify the grid x and y. So first we need to like x gonna be grid grid width divided by 2, y grid height divided by 2. Then what we need is shoot bullet shoot bullet is equal to false, and I think it's better if we use is collided rather than collided. Is collided, so that it makes sense. Is collided. It's gonna be false. So like that. Now since we have that, we also need to declare the declare the bullet. So the bullet first is gonna be not visible. So we need to add something on the bullet. Where's the bullet? So something the bullet name visible is visible. It's gonna be a boolean. Now what we want here is we want to use a function that display the bullet. So gonna be like uh, function shoot bullet, because in this spawn is gonna take the player position and return an apple. So the same way with that, we need the player as player, then return as bullet. That's what we need. So let's add shoot bullet function. Then let's add yeah, because I think we need this two-dimensional array here. Like, wait, how we're gonna do this? For now, let's just display a single grid, missing a return. Yeah, single return. I spawn apple, so it's gonna get the apple. It's gonna be random position, but right now we set 4. Let's check if let's check if wait, cause in here we need a collision is equal to false. Wait, do we need do we need a collision here? Cause if we want put uh, collision in this one, that means that we cannot actually no we don't want that like that. So all we want to do here is if like let's just say that collation is equal to false. Visible is visible is equal to false. Then let's see that in this one we say that apple, this is gonna be a random position, but we want this to be at player X. So in this one we just said like it's gonna be bullet. It's gonna be bullet is equal to bullet. Wait, yeah. So bullet X is gonna be to the player X. It's gonna be Y player Y. Okay. False declared and not used. Yeah, of course. Okay, what are you making? Ah, hello. So I am making Space Invaders. It's a terminal game like this one. If you're not familiar with Space Invaders, like this game, like this game, like this game. But in terminal, I want it to be simple. Like just do a simple functionality. That's what I'm making. So we need also the. So in here in my coin snake, I got a collision. Did I get the segments? Actually, we don't need the segments. That's why we don't need the segments here. If apple is equal to the segments is there or anything as a segment, why? Because the segment will be equal to the player dot body. So what we have here is that we set. Let's just return the apple. Just return it. So first, just return it first. Return the bullet. Now in this one, you just do this one, and in this position, the x will be like +1, right? So declared and not used. So in this one, we need the bullet. Bullet will be equal to shot shot bullet of the player of the player. Nice. Now we have that one. Since we have the direction should be this, so we cannot actually do that. Just say that direction direction should be like static, because we don't want it to move like the snake game we have. So it's gonna be equal to direction of 0 0. Now after that, wait, you should be at the top like that. Nice. Now we have the key events here. This is gonna be the buffer size. It's gonna be yoink that one because we need the buffer. And that one, let's add a 4. That takes all the actions here. So if this is the key events. This is a channel. Since the key events is using a channel for that keyboard keys, so we takes the channel here and we check if any of those we have the rune. Event that rune means that what keyboard keys you are pressing. So maybe here, maybe that. So since we only need E and D, which is the left and right, and space also. So that's what I'm gonna do here. So let's add the select. We have the keys. So let's add a select from, so we don't need from, so it's gonna be the case. We have the keys from that event to, so we need an event that is from key events. So we have now, let's go with event that error. So we have if event that error is not equal to nil, that means we have to use this one as our, like that. Okay, now what we need here is, let's continue, then set as a switch statement that takes the event rune or the event press but that rune, and we say that a case if w, no no, e, then if a, then let's add the direction, let's add dir. So if dir is not equal to, it's gonna be x only, e and d. Let's yoink this one since we only need those twos. Let's control v. So we have here, and let's add the default. So the default should be like, oh no, we have a queue, of course. So we have a queue. We need a queue. No, no, queue. No, no, no. A queue that would be an exit. So it's gonna be return, just a return. Now, on the contrary, in this case, we have a default. Wait, should we need a default? Wait. In this one, before this, oh, okay, understand. So we need a default. Then in default, we need this one. So everything we put inside the default, everything we put inside the default should be like printing continuously. Okay, we have printed everything. We have the draw apple. Actually, we don't need this one first yet. We don't use that one, that clear that, but we don't need clear that. We just okay. We don't need actually to do the grid. We don't need that. So what we need is, if gonna be player that x is gonna be like greater than or equal to the grid width. It's gonna be like grid width. No, 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 no. Grid width. So width and player that x is greater than is gonna be, so less than, I think. So cause in here we check the collision by this one, so it's gonna segment x is greater than, then less than. Okay, it's gonna be less than here, and it's gonna be a greater than, equal to 0. Then we set the, so it's gonna be like temp grid would be equal from not segment by player y that y and player that x equal to the square char. So undefined apple, this gonna be takes the not an apple but rather the bullet, bullet like that. Undefined grid. So grid, what do you mean undefined grid? I have grid. Unused parameter grid. Unused parameter grid. Temp new grid. What do you mean? I am learning in Golang too, but I am into backend dev side of Go. Yeah, actually, I am going to start at the backend and backend after I fully understand concurrency. After I fully understand concurrency, I'm gonna go back to like I'm gonna go with backend development. That's what I'm gonna do. Um, let's see. Since we don't have, do we have anything else to do here? So we have undefined grid, undefined grid. What do you mean? Oh, of course. So in this one, of course, it's gonna be grid. So start having a public declared or not used, declared or not used. Of course, it's gonna be the direction. So how we gonna do that? So we have the let's see. Okay, okay. So it's not declared. How is gonna declared here using that one? So we have the apple, that gay event. So oh, we put it here in there. We don't need this one. Yeah, we don't need it. New head. We don't also need this new head. Check boundaries only. Then we also need the collision. We need this one. We don't need that. Yeah. So yeah. So in this one, we have to draw the grid and frame rate. Okay, we need the frame rate. So since we already have one, let's first draw the grid. Draw the grid. So we need the grid. So we need the grid, the player and the bullet. And we also need the frame rate. So we're gonna time that slip. It's gonna be frame. It's gonna be the frame rate. Do we have something? A new parameter bullet. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. And okay, let's try to save that one. Let's see, Goran. Okay, that's nice. So we have wait. Okay, CLS Goran. You have that. Hmm. CLS. It's gonna be like, cause we need to delete the hello world in Bimin that go. Uh, wait. Let's delete this one. Let's try to like. Should we use a new body? It's gonna be false. It's gonna be like new body. Check head with the segments for the collision. Check boundaries. So we don't need that. So all we need is this. New head. What you gonna do here? Oh, we want to use like player that x is equal direction dx and player that y is no, it's gonna be like equal direction that dy. Let's say that go run. Actually, we made that work, right? You say that go run. Send that right? Look, but only one. So in Vim, we made that work. Dy. It's gonna be like plus. Should we use plus? Oh no, just that. Cause we actually didn't need the y. Goran. So we have here. We also need the case. space. Is that a thing? Space. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm so sorry. So I'm just so focused on. Uh, hello. Hello to you. What we're gonna do here is that then is the do that's actually we need to specify here. Can we do like can we do like player that shoot bullet equal to true? Illegal rune literal. So rune for the keyboard. Let's search something. Wait. Know that. So run for keyboard space by yoink keyboard. So I don't know which. Go get. We want the rune keyboard go keyboard common system calls. I don't know that. Keyboard go O3 notify DTTT. Okay. I hope I can find control key controls. Key space. Okay. Actually, we need a key space. Okay, fine. So we need to be like key space. Oh, what? Illegal rune? Or we just need use 0 time x20. 0x20, something like that. No, that's still illegal rune. System calls keyboard windows. Key down. Key down. Key arrow up. Key control. Key space. Key home. Key F6. Wait, why? I still don't know what's going on. I hope there's a better documentation or like at least know about this one. Common Go. System call syntax error. Term, term info. What? Uh, Still don't understand. Go input console. Keyboard event. Should I use... Oh my god. Keyboard. keystroke. Yes. How to? Yeah, I know that this is good. What I'm trying to say is how I'm going to access. Okay, we have this key home, key down, key home. We have the cons. Oh, I need to specify key space. It's gonna be key. Wait. Huh? Keyboard. Key space. Then it's print. It's gonna fmt dot println space key space. Let's do that. No, 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 we don't want that. CLA go run. Let's try that. It's not working. And the movement is still not working. Okay. Move the snake. Okay. 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 For the icing, the temple, that new grid. We need to clear the screen. Okay, it didn't add something more to it actually. Mm. And then it's not greens because we're not adding a green function here. It's gonna be like green like that. And if we said like Goran, have a green. Now it's work was work it's it's like it's working. It's the same time it's not working, so let's just get that one, get init, get add, get commit. It's gonna be the first commit, get get branch, and we copy the this one, get push origin, no, get push origin main in CLS, and we just now we have this one. All the best, bro. Thank you, bro. You too. Start figuring out how I'm going to do this. Cause it's not working. Like it's not actually like moving the player in a certain position. Cause I have the direction here. dx and dy, and I need to put dx to the player.dx, and and what else? Why it's not working? Dx and dy, dr, then function ds gonna be dx, and then why it's not working though? But first I need to put, it's divided by 2, but rather let's just grade Goran. Oh wait, out of memory, okay. CLA is gonna be invem. I don't want to divide it by 2, but rather let's say that this nut is divided by 2, this will be divided by 2. Grid height divided by 2. Go run. Like it's working fine. Like it's it move once when I click the D, then it's not moving again. How's why is that? So in the main we have the key events for set the for and that we have the select, we have the event that keystroke, if event that rune, then did quit and move snake. That's right. You are doing it right. Or maybe because we don't want to put plus or adding this player position because it's gonna cost a lot. Or maybe just maybe let's see that fmt that print move, it's gonna be negative, it's gonna be like just go right. Okay, maybe they are like completely different one. Fmt that print lin is gonna be move left. So let's add, no, it's gonna be, let's add that, let's go run. Okay, it's working. Look, unmove, when it move, so move right, move move right. So this is working, but it's not, it's, wait, wait, go run. Yeah, it's D, it's move left. It's gonna be move right, move left, so it's good. But the problem in this one is that it's like, so we have the grid and a player. The problem with this one is that when we hit the clay, this is working. Okay, go run. Move right is working. Move left is not. So that means there is something wrong in here than here. This is working, like it's moving to the left. This is working, then moving to the left, but this one is not. Let's figure that out, why it's not moving the way we want. And this should this supposed to be working, because we just identified here 2020. We have the new grid, it's working. The new grid, we have the grid strings x and y. The dx, we also have one. Then draw the grid. What? Why? Draw snake, create feed, spawn apple. We don't need actually. We did exactly that it's stated here. Or maybe we can just use this. Wait. In this one we add like new head to a kind position, so we can just go with new player pose will be equal to player. No, player x is gonna be dir x declared and not used, so we can just new player pose. So we need to like comment this out. Bullets gonna be like comment this out inside that. Go run. Mean that go. Player undefined. CLS player is undefined. Where is that undefined? So player that shoot bullet is gonna be undefined, of course. And this is undefined. Okay. Maybe we can just use this. It's gonna be bullet. Will be equal to the new bullet x and y. Same we have here. Shoot bullet to the player. Shoot bullet. Shoot bullet to the player. No, new player position. Wait. So it's gonna be new player pose. So let's try that to run this one. Run. Still not working. Why is that not working? Can you tell me why it's not working? Because even this is not working. Where from? I'm from. Hmm. I'm gonna do it here. Still not showing the. Why is it still not showing? Hmm. Wait. How about we swap this one? Try that. Golang. Demo. No, 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 no. Error. Event error. Should we had switch event to run? I'm still confused why it's the move left key is not working when I type key. Why is that? Uh, uh, I'm gonna do this though. Hmm. Oh my god, this is getting so confusing. Like maybe maybe if we do this like this and new x will be like this. Can we do that? Then since that we said player that x will be equal to new x. Can we do that? Let's try. Oh, now it's going like it's continuously moving. We don't want that. We don't want that guy. We don't want that chat, right? We don't want this like to be moving directly. Like you want it to be like no. Wait, can we do this? Let's just unuse the direction here. Let's just unuse the direction here, and we say that player. We say that player dot x plus equal 1. Oh, kasi it's negative, so it's gonna be minus equal 1. And we say here is player dot y plus equal 1. Now in this one we don't need this actually. We don't just need that undefined direction. Oh, we still need this direction because we need to identify which direction is the player going, and set that and comment this one. It's no errors. Let's do this. WQ. Let's go run. Okay. Okay. Uh, Invem. It's not player that x. It's not equal to 1. It's not equal to negative 1. Go run. I still don't understand why the A is not working. I think that's it for now. It's for now, guys. Thank you for watching. See you next time.